Chicken here, switching it up today, bringing you a Clash of Clans video. And today I wanted to talk about why I still play this game, what makes it fun for me, and sort of addressing all the hate in the community lately, which I think is completely unwarranted. But this is going to be about just like my thoughts personally or whatever. I'm not going to be addressing like stuff in general for everybody. So I'm going to be getting into a typical raid here in a second. So it's kind of a weird army. I'm really just experimenting at this point. The miners seem to work pretty well. I know they're only level 1, but I'm only in the Crystal League, so they work pretty well. I'm just going to be going for Dark Elixir, so it's not going to be like a good like normal attack by any means. But anyways, so we're searching for a base, and the first point I wanted to touch on was the social aspect of this game. And by that, I don't necessarily mean like talking to your clanmates and stuff, but just like the how clan oriented this game is overall, and how being in a good clan will make your experience with this game like infinitely times better. Like for clan wars, for people helping you with your rating. Like being in a better clan makes you better at the game, and therefore allows you to have more fun in the game. And and yeah, I'm not going to talk about clan wars just yet, but obviously that's a massive part, especially now in this game. This is a pretty good resource base, but not enough dark. We're only interested in the dark elixir. Which kind of brings me to my next point, is working towards upgrades. Um, if you're watching this, I'm sure you play Boom Beach. I think we're gonna go for this space. That's because that's all the content I've put out thus far. But I'm kind of basically maxed out in Boom Beach, and I find it less exciting not working towards upgrades. I'm just looking at how I'm gonna attack this here. Not working towards upgrades and just kind of attacking and being maxed. Like, I don't know. It's nice. It's always great when you finally get those upgrades. But I mean, at the same time, it's more exciting. I find attacking regularly, like I still have to do in Clash of Clans. Um, okay, we're going to get a rage on them. It just makes the day-to-day rating more exciting. Where did the miners go? I don't know, somewhere in there. Um, but yeah, it makes the day-to-day rating more exciting, and it's just more fun to work towards. Like, I've almost got my queen at level 40. I'll definitely do a video on that, and how I did that specifically, when the time comes. And, and yeah, that's just, for me, it makes the game more fun when there's more things to work towards. And, and yeah, that's basically what I mean by that. Okay, we're gonna hit the ability. With the latest, like the last few updates, when they introduced the bowlers and miners and Valkyries and like all the buffs, well, I guess just the buff to the Valkyries, the buff to the Valkyrie and the bowlers, I guess. Um, that changed the game basically from defense defense heavy to offense heavy, I guess is how I would say that. It's more focused. Like the attacks are more overpowered now than the defense is. Um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep using that army. That was like really expensive for not that much. I think I'm better off just using the typical giant wizards. But anyways, like a lot of people didn't like how the troops became so powerful in the last update, and I understand that for sure. Like it definitely takes a lot of skill away from the normal attacks you would see. Um, like when it used to be back in like the Go Wipe days, there was a lot more strategy to it. Where now it's more just like throw your troops down, and like it still takes a lot of a lot of strategy, but it's just different than what it used to be. So I guess people don't like it just for the fact that it's different. But I like it. Like it makes it more fun, in my opinion, when the attacking is when the attacking is like the bigger part of the game, as opposed to like building your defense and like always having super hard bases to go against. We're gonna speed this up a little bit here. This is from today's war. It looks like we're gonna win it again. We've been on a pretty good war streak lately. I'll go over that in a minute. Um, But yeah, that kind of brings me into my next point, which I kind of touched on this already before. Finding a good war clan makes the game like a lot more fun. Just like the same thing as having a good clan in general. Um, just winning wars and like learning from the more experienced players and about how to make your raids perfect and stuff, and then getting better yourself. Like it's all about progress, is what I mean. Like the more time you put into it, the more rewarded you get, and I think that's a really great part of the game too that people tend to not really talk about, or don't like. I don't know. They don't consider it with all the complaining that's been going on lately, and not so much recently. But my next point is there's a higher skill ceiling for this game. We'll try to find. Well, let's look at this guy's base first, and maybe this can kind of help me with the point I'm trying to make. So yeah, this is looks to be a max Town Hall 11 base, except for the Warden, I guess. But like typical max base. And what I mean is like this guy has all the best troops. He's got basically maxed heroes. The Wardens are equal, so we'll cancel that out. And it's not just like people say it's just like everything's an automatic 3-star. Like that's not how the game works at all. It still takes a ton of practice, a ton of strategy to plan out your raids, and people are constantly finding better bases, better clan castle defense troops to use against the mass style armies that are becoming very common now. And that's what I mean. Like the game's always the meta game is always changing. Like as much as people say it is, it's not staying like stagnant. It's not just like, oh, like just use miners and you get 3 stars. Like it simply doesn't work like that. You have to practice and you have to get better and you have to see other raids and improve through your clan. So yeah, we another thing I wanted to touch on. This raid's basically done. We just beat a level 12 war clan, or level 12 clan, I mean, and that was the first level 12 clan I think I've ever seen. So just wanted to do a little bit of a recap on that. I think we reached level 10 with this war too, which was pretty awesome. So we'll go over was I in this war? I guess we could show one of my attacks. Ooh, they were not very good this war. So on number 7, we'll find the chicken here. So right now I'm just using Valkyries. I haven't been able to put the time into upgrading bowlers or miners yet. So this is a pretty bad attack. We'll show it anyways. This is actually the base that I copied after, because it seemed to do a number against me, but I don't know. But yeah, I haven't had time to upgrade the bowlers or miners just yet, so I'm still using the Valkyries. And plan is basically just get an opening and kind of feed them through it. I didn't do it here, but the last war, or a couple wars ago, I guess, I had success doing this exact same style attack, except I left about 5 Valkyries, 5 Valks till the end, and they went ahead and cleaned up the town hall for me, and just because I had them grouped up in 2 separate directions, I was able to get 3 stars on the base. Unlike here, where I just barely squeaked out 1. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing more Clash of Clans content. It's definitely something I could start doing more of. I definitely want to do a video regardless on when I get the Queen to 40, just because that's gonna be fun. Almost got all the walls to level 9. That's always a grind too. But yeah, it's gonna wrap it up for the first installment in the Clash of Clans series, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting or entertaining, and we'll see you in the next one. Chicken out.